This is First Warning Weather.
Welcome back on your Thursday afternoon. That sun quite deceiving across the Twin Tiers because a lot of you are walking outside and going, wow, it is cold out here. Now that temperature is just going to continue to drop, but we are looking at a bit more sunshine than we've seen most of this week. But like I mentioned, it is a bit deceiving because your temperatures dropping back through the 20s, and some of us like Wellsville, Germania, already into the teens this afternoon as the secondary cold front passed through early this morning, reinforcing some cold air across the Twin Tiers. Now, not only are we dealing with some cold temperatures, we're also watching a little bit of cloud cover out there and a few lake effect bands way off to our west and way off to our north, but here overall dry conditions. What's accompanying it though is some windy conditions as well, making that feels like temperature. Well, it's making it feel like we're in the teens and some the single digits this afternoon. Now temperatures are going to continue to hang out in the 20s as we progress into the rest of your afternoon and into the evening. What's also going to progress a bit is those wind gusts, which have been upwards of about 30 to 35 miles per hour at times, and some even seeing upwards of 40 miles per hour up towards the Rochester and Syracuse area. So it is quite the windy day across the Twin Tiers, but again, we will be seeing that tapering off as we progress into the next few hours. For those in Potter and Tioga County of Pennsylvania, though, you will be in a wind advisory until 3 p.m. this afternoon, as a few gusts, especially in the hilltops, could approach 40 to even 50 miles per hour, leading to some isolated power outages as some tree branches may come down off the trees. Now, the good news is we should see these wind gusts diminishing into the evening hours and calming down a bit. With tonight's lows, though, we're not really calming down. We're actually going to get quite colder with temperatures settling into the teens tonight. So that will also be what you're waking up to on your Friday morning. So if you think you can ditch the winter coat, maybe don't do so because you're definitely going to want that, gloves, and some scarves going into your Friday morning commute. Now, the good news is we will see drier air moving in for your Friday as high pressure builds across the area. Now, this high pressure system will be sticking with us into the upcoming weekend where we're looking at a mixture of sun and clouds to kick it all off. So if you do want to do anything outdoors, one thing I will say is bundle up, but you're looking at some pretty dry weather. However, things will be coming to an end as we approach the second half of the weekend, and that will be due to our next system moving in from the west, which will approach by the later parts of your day on Sunday. Now, as for today's forecast, just remember to bundle up if you are heading out this afternoon. Temperatures will continue to drop back through the 20s. We're looking at fair skies setting out the week with a high 29. And we're staying at 35 by the time we get to Saturday and climbing through the 40s Sunday and into the early parts of next week, but the soggy conditions are looking at sticking around. We'll be up to 50 on your Tuesday, a mixture of sun and clouds, but the chance for some showers will dry it out on Wednesday and cool it down with highs sitting in the lower 40s.